You said grapes are sugar bombs that are problematic.
They are sugar bombs. There's as much sugar in a cup of grapes as in a Hershey's candy bar.
Yeah, but that requires nuance. A child hears, a mother hears, grapes are a sugar bomb, might as well give them Hershey's. They will give them Hershey's.
Might as well.
Don't you think grapes have more nutrients than Hershey's?
Well, believe it or not, extra dark chocolate has some of the highest polyphenol content.
But we're talking about milk chocolate.
Yeah, I wouldn't give anyone milk chocolate.
Exactly. So why even bring the comparison? You said grapes are sugar bombs that are problematic.
They are sugar bombs. There's as much sugar in a cup of grapes as in a Hershey's candy bar.
Yeah, but that requires nuance. A child hears, a mother hears, grapes are a sugar bomb, might as well give them Hershey's. They will give them Hershey's.
Might as well.
Don't you think grapes have more nutrients than Hershey's?
Well, believe it or not, extra dark chocolate has some of the highest polyphenol content.
But we're talking about milk chocolate.
Yeah, I wouldn't give anyone milk chocolate.
Exactly. So why even bring the comparison?
Hey, shalom, shalom. All praises, honor, glory goes to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles, Elder Bishop, the Great Millstone, rule well. Peace and blessings to you fellow brothers pushing out this word in truth and sincerity. Coming back with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachak Wadash. It's going to be an in-transit lesson. This is going to be based upon a video that I pretty much put in post-production. I should have. It was just a short clip, one of the shorts on YouTube, and it just kind of highlights how the establishment, the established Edomite in this world is looked at as the scientist, as the doctor, as the philanthropist, as the procurer of all knowledge and all understanding that there is in the earth. He's really set up to confuse you. He's really set up to confuse you, to sow doubt. And that just highlights, in that clip, speaking about grapes and comparing how much sugar is in grapes to, a chocolate bar. And basically saying you might as well feed your children the chocolate bar. Not telling you not to take it, but highlighting how sugar is the enemy, which of course you want to control your sugar, but it's deeper than that, and that's the devil. Well, number one, he genetically modified the grapes that you're eating today are not the ancient grapes. Now there are some heirloom grapes, and those heirloom grapes would have seeds in them. And you have certain grapes that are very, they have like that astringent taste. They're tart, a little sour to them. They're not just sugar bombs. So in a sense, he's not wrong, but he did not clarify. He did not clarify his statement, and that's pretty much I'll just say the medical industry. They'll tell you half truths and whole lies, and they're really set up to deceive you, because here it is, America, which is so-called the most richest nation in the earth, but America is one of if not the most sick nations in the earth, and that's just the spirit of Esau, and he does that in every arena: the political arena, the medical arena, the health and fitness arena. In finance, everybody's confused. He'll come out with a study and say this is that, and then 20 years later he'll come back and say that's wrong. Oh, just like the whole 2020 thing. First he said it's going to take you out. You'll die if you don't take it, and the internet is so cold that everything is being recorded. So it's like a what's it called? It's like a live. It's a live in action. Esau changing the narrative, and they'll just put the clips back to back. I want to get a preset, and these individuals are backed up by multi-billion-dollar industries. Okay, which they are taught to lie, and they have the spirit of lying. That's the Edomite. It's not hard. It's not hard for the Edomite to lie. And let me just bring out the scripture, okay? Because he's not going to tell you the whole truth. All he wants to do is sow doubt. And that's one thing I've noticed when searching and looking up, natural remedies, especially when you look up a natural remedy, you'll come across conflicting information. They'll pretty much tell you that it works, but then they'll throw in doubt at the end. There's no studies. There's been possibly you can die. Possibly you can have kidney disease, and the people they buy into it, and ultimately it's to their detriment. All right, because he holds that knowledge against them. Basic knowledge that we once knew. This is Psalms 58:3. It says, "The wicked are estranged from the womb." Okay, that's Esau. All right, they're estranged from the womb. Okay, it says they go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. So there is no saving an Edomite. There is no trying to get the Edomite to make it into the kingdom, thinking that, just because he bought, your boss gave you a job and he's nice to you in the workplace, that all of a sudden that he's, the Edomites can be saved. Okay? Or the Edomite, he'll tell you, he really deceives you with all the bells and whistles, with all his miracles, his internet, his this, his that. But the whole time, he's setting the stage to ultimately deceive you. And that's another thing that he's going to do, all right, with the MOTB. It's going to be medical based. Okay, it's going to be medical based. He's going to have all the studies. He's going to have all the doctors that are going to say this is that, and this. All right, let me continue. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent. All right, because when you get struck by a serpent, right? When you get struck by a serpent, you get bitten by a serpent. You didn't see that serpent. Okay, that serpent, it mastered the art, okay, of camouflage. It mastered the art of subtlety. Okay, just bear with me. It mastered the art of not being seen and setting a trap. So here it is. Esau, for example, I'll just give you an example. And this is not medical advice. I'm not giving nobody medical advice. I'm just bringing some things out. Fluoride. Okay? There was a major campaign for him to push fluoride, all right, here in America. And there's still fluoride toothpaste. A lot of people still don't know. But what does fluoride, I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to even go into it. You can go into it yourself. But fluoride, what does fluoride do to for example, your pineal gland? Okay? But that's that's something they actually put in the water. They put in the toothpaste. They just have the red dye. They just banned the red dye. That's been in circulation for how many years? And that was a known carcinogen that several countries, okay, banned. But just like that damn devil, let me read it. Okay, they're set up to deceive people. They're set up to sow doubt. That's why you got to question everything this damn devil says. And that's I'll bring that out. What is that? I'll get that. Second Ezra's, is that the 8th chapter about that? What is it called? I'll get it. It says their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ear. It says, yeah, because their poison is their philosophy. Is their diet, or like the all meat diet. The carnivore diet. Who pushing that? Esau. Esau is pushing an all meat diet that reverse all your ailments. Not eating fruits and vegetables and things out of the earth. Not taking herbs out of the earth. Oh no, don't take that. The herbs actually will kill you. But there's no advocation, or there's no pushback on the so-called pharmaceutical companies, and if there is, they silence that individual. They'll even put that individual to death. I'm gonna switch gears. I'm gonna go to 2nd Ezra. I believe it talks about. Bear with me. Let me just pull it up. I believe it's 8. Bear with me. Give me a second. Or is that 6? Might be 6. Yep, 6. This is 2nd Ezra 6. And then I want to get Job too. This is not going to be long. I want to get Job as well. 2nd Ezra 6 and 18. And it said, behold, the days come that I will begin to draw nigh and to visit them that dwell upon the earth. And the Lord is doing that through judgment, through signs, through wonders, through sightings of the chariots, and first and foremost through the mouth of the prophets. He's raising up. He's raising up against the inhabitants of the earth by having the prophets speak. Okay, all the lies of Esau being destroyed. We're learning the foods to eat. That's the thing about it. A thing about this truth. You got to know the foods to eat, because you understand how they can affect you. You understand that you have to rely on prayer. You have to rely on the herbs, of course, along with the prayer. You have to pray in the correct names. In the doctrine of Edomite supremacy, the names don't matter, right? Well, like Bishop Nate, perfect example. He'll every once in a while he'll bring up the name Yahushua every once in a while, but he'll always it never failed. He always will also say, some people call him Yeshua. Some people call him Yeshaya. Right? What did that do? What did that do? He didn't tell you this is what it is. That's what it is. This is what you must call on. He sowed doubt. So Esau might not say something is not bad, or it doesn't work. For example, the herbs. Oh, juniper berry. He'll say juniper berry and study. He'll study it and say, yeah, it did this, and mice in laboratory did this, or he did a placebo, double-blind placebo test. But then at the end of all that information that you read, he said, well, it's not enough information to regard this as safe. The FDA has not regarded this as safe. Okay? So you like, well, shit, do I take it? Do I not take it? What do I do? And it was all set up for you not to take it. So now we're out. We're the Most High also sent us out here to clarify everything. The books before the firmament, they're being opened. Everything's being broken down now. The devil is being revealed for being a devil. And now that the internet is here, it's a two-edged sword, because now he's being scrutinized, and this is what the next verse is going to go into. All right, it says, and I would begin to make inquisition of them that let me read it again. And would begin to make inquisition of them what they be that have hurt unjustly with their unrighteousness, and when the affliction of Sion shall be fulfilled. And the point here is inquisition. All right, and I'm gonna look that up. We already know what it is. We've been through that multiple times in
chapter 13. The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see. Lift ye up a...
I don't know if listen to audio Bible. I don't know if the app came back on, or if you heard that. So I turned it off. Lord, we're still recording while we're looking up this inquisition. Okay. Bear with me. I'm driving. definition. Okay, yep. It says a period of prolonged and intense questioning or investigation. So the Lord, he sent the prophets, all right, to question him. And even his own tongue is falling upon him. His own people are questioning. Because these lesser Edomites, these more base Edomites, it's affecting them as well. They get affected by, you got a lot of Edomites that be dying of cancers, you got a lot of Edomites that are heavy into the natural remedies, man. They're way more heavy into the natural remedies, and some of them can be Jakes actually. Some of them can be Jakes. I follow certain herbalists, and they're all Edomites. Most of them, okay, Edomite looking, I should say. But you got a lot of Edomites. They got herbal businesses, and they deal with natural remedies and stuff like that. Again, some of them may be Jakes, but you got Edomites that deal with those herbs, or found out that their government was lying to them, and they're turning away from the norm, okay? Because there's no benefit, and we'll get that in Job. So again, I'm saying that to say the Lord, he sent the prophets, all right, to question everything, to investigate. This nigga's being investigated. Oh well, he didn't really say anything wrong. No, he said he didn't give you the truth, and the other guy, he alluded to that. He's like, well, wouldn't that, because people are simple. People don't know, people just don't know. Just consider yourself, right? We didn't know how to eat. You was eating hot links and shit. Shrimp. You eating little Debbie snacks. Eating cookies, gummy bears. Not knowing how that affects your overall mental and physical health, as well as your spiritual health. Now, we're going to have victory through the blood of Yahushua, through our testimony. Nevertheless, we're coming into a knowledge of Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay, the dietary, but it even goes deeper, because you got to know that your enemy is set up to deceive you and destroy you. Okay, that was pretty much what I wanted there. I'm gonna read the verse again, 2 Ezra 6:19, and I would begin to make inquisition of them, that what they be that have hurt unjustly. You know what I want to do? I want to see. Do I have that video still? I want to look at the comments, because they'll have on YouTube. If it's an actual doctor, they'll have like a license, or this individual is a licensed doctor in the United States, or a licensed doctor in the UK. But you see how, this is a quote from the little video. It says, "Don't you believe that grapes have more nutrients than Hershey's? Well, extra dark chocolate, wow, he moved the goalpost to the moon." See, that's what the Edomite does. He's been able to do that for the longest. Okay, he's been able to say something, and it is what it is. You couldn't refute it. You're not a scientist. You're not a doctor. Okay, but they constantly get on camera and they lie to you, because it's one thing here that they're saying this is good for you, but you're feeling like shit. Then you go to their system to be what you think to be healed, and you come out even worse. Some people, they just continue to believe into it. Some people, they're stuck in their ways. It is what it is. But a lot of people are waking up to the fact, okay, of the deceptive tactics of this devil, even his own people. Saying to a doctor, believe it or not, then proceeding to mention an unrelated fact that most people already know, has to be the most ironic thing I've ever seen someone say with a straight face. Yeah, and Esau, he'll lie to you with a straight face. He's set up. Esau is set up to deceive. Let me get a precept. It's in give me a second. Deceive nations. I believe that was that Revelation, maybe 13 or 12. He's set up to deceive. He's the deceiver. Okay? What do you think the word double means? Bear with me. This is a good one too. I'll do Revelation 20. Revelation 20. I'm going to start at the top. Revelation 20:1. And I saw an angel come down from heaven, having the keys of the bottomless pit and a great chain in his hand, and laid hold upon the dragon, which is the Roman Empire. This was the collapse of the Roman Empire. Okay, which were the amalgamation of the Edomites, these Edomite nation states that came together that formed the Roman Empire. Which you have that today as America as the leader, the head, and you have the EU. The EU as those as which makes up and comprises the whole dragon or the beast. Okay, which America is really the whore, but America is part of that. That old serpent, see, that old serpent going back to the garden. It's the same nation. These are the same people. He's gaslighting you. He said everything's all right when everything is not all right. Okay, this is not life. To be tied to a credit card, to be tied to a phone, not to have any land, to be told that you have to go to the grocery store to get your food, not to know who's growing your food. These things actually matter. All right, Jake been stuck here in Babylon, just being assimilated and being indoctrinated, and really unto destruction. That's why the scriptures say, he that increaseth in knowledge increaseth in sorrow. Because when you actually understand how bad you're being oppressed, and where you're supposed to be, and the wicked man that's over you that constantly oppressing you, and you get sorrowful. Okay, and a lot of the stress and the sorrow that brings sicknesses. Okay, because how these people be eating all this goddamn food? They be running mile marathons. They be doing this. Well, a lot of our problems is due to that spiritual stress, man. Which is something that we have to bear. That's what makes us, that's the furnace of adversity. So it's not to be frowned upon. That's why the scriptures say, despise not the chastening of the Lord. This is all the chastening, because it will pay off. As you're starting to see it now, actually, as things start to not make sense and shit just bugged out. Okay, like Trump saying they're gonna take over Gaza. People are like, what's going on? How can he just say that? Do you know what he's implying? That means World War III. The Arab nations are not going to take. Yeah, but see, we have the comfort of knowing that all these things must come to pass. I was speaking with a believer earlier, a woman, and she was kind of, elderly woman, and she was saying, she kind of, fearful, or like, somewhat afraid of, because it's all this, she older, so she was in the time of America. This is a different time that we in, man. So all these things, changing things that are happening that can usher in destruction. Like, yeah, this is the end. This is we're doing the videos. We're telling you people this is what's going on. We're giving you the characteristics of Esau, Edom. We're telling you never trust our enemy. Where the Most High is giving you the game plan of how shit's getting ready to go down. And also the confidence to know that we are not supposed to fear any of these things that are coming. Bear with me. Okay. But we are supposed to hasten these things, man. Okay. And he laid hold on the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil, which means deceiver when you break it down. Okay. And Satan, and bound him 1,000 years, right? Because he comes in the power and working of Satan. It talks about that in 2 Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter. How he comes with all deceivableness, all power and lying
and with lying. He's just a liar. The nigga a liar. He literally lies to you. He'll tell you some truth and he'll throw in that lie right at the end, just to fuck your mind up. But he's been that big bad Edomite that nobody was able to question. Now he's being questioned. And cast him into the bottomless pit and shut him up and set a seal upon him. Right, because there was a time when the Western Roman Empire fell. Jake took over. Okay, Jake took over, and the Edomites they went into captivity, man. All right, Esau was the poor. Esau got chased up into the mountains. He lost all that power, and they're afraid of losing that power again. They're actually seeing that manifest now with Jake coming up in the ranks, if you will, and they're not about to allow this to happen. All right, they know who you Israelites are. The biggest kept secret is to keep you in the dark. Okay, and even the low level Edomites, they don't know what's going on. Okay, so that seal, Yahushua set a seal on him. That he should deceive the nations no more. See, till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled. That's the Dark Ages or the Middle Ages. That ushered in that 1,000 years, and after that 1,000 years was what? The Renaissance, the rebirth of that beast system, which we're in the latter end of that beast system as we speak. Okay, that's why Elon Musk, he did that Roman salute. Okay, that's why Nero Trump is likened unto one of those ancient Caesars. They come in the spirit of ancient Rome. And after that, he must be loose a little season. So that little season, we're in that little season. Okay, and I wanted to do another video. I put some precepts together. America doesn't have that much time left. All right, this is that little season. And at his little season, he's being revealed. That veil is being pulled back. Okay, and he's full force doubling down on his deception. Okay, that's the point I wanted to get there. All right, that he was set up to deceive the nation. Let me see something. Bear with me. Yeah, because if you continue to go down, I'll tell you in verse 8 says, and shall go out to deceive the nations which are in the four corners of the earth. See? So that's what he was set up. Let me go to Revelation 18. Let me just go to the point here. And the light of the candle shall shine no more at all in the air. Because the Babylon, when you read up, this is like the credits. The Apostle Elder Tar, he likens it unto the credits of at the movie, at the end of the movie. That's Revelation 18. That's after all said and done. Those are the events that are getting ready to take place after this Third World War, or within the midst of this Third World War. Okay, at the end of this, America, this bitch is destroyed, and the light of the candle shall shine no more at all. Indeed, that's Job. That's Job 18:5. His light shall be put out with him, and the voice of the bridegroom and of the bride shall be heard no more at all in thee. So there will be no mirth. There will be nobody people getting together, getting in relationships, having children. Right? For thy merchants were the great men of the earth. Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, all, these individuals, these Edomites that built these multi-billion-dollar, trillion-dollar companies. For by thy sorceries were all nations deceived. The Chinese are deceived. I mean, they got it together a little bit more, but the whole world has drunken of the wine of Babylon the Great. The whole world is drunken. The whole world is all messed up. And that was done through the devil, Satan. Esau Edom coming in the spirit of the spiritual demon Satan. He came to deceive. He came to destroy. The Most High gave him a sword to slay. And he's getting ready to use his sword, okay, on the highest level. It tells you that in Revelation 12 how he knows that he has a short time. So he's going to come with all the works Okay, it's gonna be he gonna really, and his anger is gonna be directed towards you Israelites, especially of us that are so in his mind standing in his way of his artificial birthright. Okay, his artificial blessing that he's trying to create on the earth. That's basically what he's trying to do. Okay, let me close it. Let me close it here. That's the first precept, popped into my mind. I can't I can't stand Esau, his medical industry. I literally see what he does to people. But it is what it is. It's what he, is ultimately his judgment. Right? That's why the scriptures say, and then you say something like, this herb can help that. People look at you crazy. They literally look at you crazy. Whoa, that you saying how that can help with that? You give them the information free. They just use it. But hey, well, what does the scripture say? Fools despise knowledge. So to hell with it. Go to Esau. Get your prescription and take that shit and get fucked up. That's your choice. Okay. I'm not telling you not to take it. You can do whatever you want to do. We gonna depend on the herbs. We gonna depend on Yahweh Shemashai first and foremost, and then the herbs is gonna work through that. Okay, 13. Job 13. Is it 13? Yep. Job 13:4. But ye are forgers of lies. Everything here in Babylon the Great is a manufactured lie. And the narrative is falling from up under him. The narrative, the lie can only stand as the lie can only stand if the people that believe the lie think that it's true. But now that people are starting to question, okay, and you have the prophets that are constantly revealing and uprooting his lies, okay, the narrative can't stand no more. It can't stand on its own. Just one truth destroys any lie. It can be an elaborate lie like Babylon the Great. This whole place is a fucking lie. Okay, and now that the truth is coming out, the vibration of the truth, this elaborate, well kept, well thought up deception is falling apart faster than it can be held, than it can be rebuilt. So now they're like, fuck it, we just gotta scratch it, we gotta just kill a whole bunch of people, we gotta go. But ye are forgers of lies, just like that individual. Ye are all physicians of no value, so even the best of them, even the best of their physicians. Now, if it comes to like emergency surgery or some shit, you get, goddamn water jug get dropped on your head and your head crack open. Yeah, Esau, he'll put some staples in your shit. He'll cut you open, do this, take a bullet out of you. Yeah. But as far as treating disease, well, he do that. He do treat disease. He gonna mess you up. Okay, he gonna gaslight you, and he gonna think you gonna think that it's actually working when it's not. Okay. And I see that countless times. So basically, this damn devil is set up here to deceive. Until next time, shalom to the elect.